tips, but yeah, Coach Dewey knows what she's doing, and I'm sure the Hamilton side as well. And they do start well with Kerwin. Big bombing kick, rolling, needs a good defense, and wow, they went hard there. That might have been Quan coming in, and she saved a certain goal.
That would have been a wonderful start for the Roos. I tell you what, though, the one thing we should say for the Roos, they do have precedent. Last year's grand final, they were down a couple of goals, and then they came back and they had a massive second half and won the premiership. Let's take a look at what was a very courageous diving effort from both girls in the end. Hamilton knocked it through. There are the girls just on screen seeing that point. We are now back live as a great opportunity going forward. I think it's Kerwin has a flying shot at goal, but this time just missing. So back-to-back shots at goal here for the Roos, and 2 points is the result.
That's exactly right, J-Max. So Kerwin just flying through right now. Amanda Irwin having a good start to the quarter as well. And yeah, responded well coming out of the blocks of the Roos, but still just not finding the target. Ball goes to ground, and we're inside 50 for the Roos. Might be the scoring end on the left here. J-Mac left of screen. Goes to ground again, keeping their feet. That's rule number 1 of footy. Try and stay on your feet. Kerwin loops around. High kick. Won't go towards goal. Dropping down. Drops back. There's Grinberg again playing. Sorry, Quan playing that sweeper role, if you will. Picked up. Oh, what a tackle. Should be holding the ball. She got a hand pass away, says the umpire. Probably a bit closer than I am. But great defensive tackle there. Had no chance to get that away. It gets wrapped up. Umpire's going to blow the whistle, he does, and we'll get a ball up right in front of goal right at the start of the first quarter.
I'm not sure what happened to Kerwin at quarter time, but I think she's had a few Red Bulls. She's come out firing.
She's had Michael's secret stuff.
All right, so we are back underway with the ball up and waiting at the back again. Gee, she's had so much of the ball in that, well, I guess, half-back position. Kicking long, Quan it was, and trying to grab hold of the ball there. That was Corcoran. Coming out the back with the ball, that's Loughnane. Keep an eye out for her today as she kicks it forward, and that name again, it's the number 6, Nicola Kerwin. And another chance at a goal here, Pat.
So the old firm connecting, that's Loughnane taking a good possession, took on a few and got away, and then Kerwin just too good for her opponent. Massive kick, it's going to come back. Goal for Kerwin, what a crack, and the Roos are back.
They are back in town, absolutely, and gee, they needed that. And Nicola Kerwin, wow, what a start after quarter time. She had 3 kicks and a hand pass in that first passage of play straight after the break. She put through the goal that she probably deserved after what was a wonderful piece of play. In the end, she had no troubles with the distance. Gee, she's bombed that a mile, Pappy.
Great. Livy, looking at the replay there, that is a great strike of the ball. We're lucky enough to be sitting right behind us. We saw it just curve around. That was Buddy Franklin-esque. It just came back and worked its way in. What a great goal. So the Roos respond. Hamilton need to find a way to bounce back. You can't count either of these sides out. Both very good. Punch down now out of the ruck by Kerwin. She's doing it all right now. Tapped along the ground. Can't get fast enough there for the Roos. Was the number 14 in Tricks. It's out the back here. Quan gets tackled by Quinn. That's holding the ball every day of the week, and Britta Quinn earns her free kick back. So Britta Quinn wraps up someone very hard to tackle at the end of the day. She's looking for an option here. She's got to go deep. Calling hard for it down there was a Roos player. Goes to ground. That's Murray. Goes to ground again. It's falling down. Quinn's still there. Chased her own kick. Goes out back to Reloader. Hamilton have got it there as well. Plenty of numbers around the footy. Umpire says, give it a rest, ladies. Give it to me. And he'll ball it up inside 50 for the Roos. And Reloader's looking a bit ginger getting up there.
Well, it's very rare, Pappy, that we say early in the second quarter the game's on the line. But gee, I'll tell you what, what's happening right now is we are seeing the Roos come back hard at Hamilton as we see that wonderful tackle by Quinn, which earned her that holding the ball decision. And now, back live, the Roos have got an easy shot at goal. Looks as though it's been a penalty all the way to the goal line, Pappy.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. From what I saw, it was a ball up, but there might have been an issue after the play. And I think the shot on goal is going to Janessa Reloader. So it might have been a high tackle. I think the other umpire came in and mentioned there was a high hit. Reloader needs to kick this one. She does, and she gets a goal. I saw her miss one of those down in Hamilton last week. She did a great job, and Reloader gets it. The Roos are in front.
They've come out hard after the break here, the Roos, and they've gone bang, bang, all of a sudden. They have their first lead of the grand final. Wonderful stuff here from the Roos. Full credit to them for fighting back after really being outclassed in the opening term, as we see that wonderful goal by Reloader back over the umpire's head for the lead for the Roos, and they are back in action here, Pappy.
They are indeed. The Cats need to respond here. They need some of their leaders to stand up. I haven't seen enough of Emily Spicer or Kamoli in this quarter yet. Rinkowski's got to get back into it. Van Sevenen's gone missing. Obviously, it hasn't gone down forward too much. Maybe put her up the ground just to lay her body in. But the Roos are just all over it. Here they come now. Lognane. She's got the pace. Flicks it out the back. Tapped down by Hamilton. Good defence. Contested footy. We love this kind of stuff in the commentary booth here. It's coming out. Another great tackle by Quinn. I tell you what, she's going to get my best on ground if she keeps going like this. Amaral, Madison gets it out the back to Irwin. That's Kerwin, I'm sorry. Kerwin gets it straight down the throat of a Hamilton player. They'll go back up the middle, and here comes Van Seven, and she wants that footy. Good on her. She needs to come up the ground and make an impact. Bang goes Van Seven, and good night, sweet princess. She's out.
What a tackle that was from Van Sevenent. She is a wrecking ball when she gets the body in front of her and she grabs hold and doesn't let go. As now the Cats with a chance across half-back. This is Tomaisen. Tomaisen goes down the wing. Collecting now is Barron, although she left it behind. Van Sevenent with another great smother. Now Van Sevenent chasing after the footy. She's got an open forward 50. In the end, she doubles back and takes her time. Kicks it to the hot spot. Flying for the footy, that was Corcoran. She couldn't pull it down. Now the Wildcats with a chance. This should be a goal to the Cats. She's missed it. It was a golden opportunity to hit the lead again, Pap, and it wasn't to be, but what an exhilarating passage of play.
I have got goosebumps, Shaymac. This is unbelievable. I said it, Van Sevenent needs to make an impact. She flew up into the contest, laid out someone, and then getting into the next contest, she just imposed herself, willed herself on the game, and that was exciting stuff. Fresh airy from a very unsuspecting character down there, not so great. Gets her, butters up her own mistake. They're under pressure now.
Oh!
Van Sevenent wants none of it. She's got the footy. Goal! 7-point play to Hamilton. And they're back, and the Roos are lying around like walking wounded.
Van Sevenent has left a trail of destruction everywhere she goes. She's just laying them out on the ground, Pappy.
Mate, I cannot tell you what's going on here. Vicky Barron went down. We've got an injury down here. Hopefully she's okay. But it is absolutely outstanding how Hamilton's come back here. Going hard to the ground. That's the number 7 for the Roos. It's Selena Amaral. Ouch. Now, she's already got a bit of a bad ankle from what I know. I don't think it's an injury there. She seems pretty ginger getting up. Bang. Might be a neck issue. Ooh, see that? The head hit the ground.
That's what it was.
Ouch. Yeah, okay. She's all right. We'll come back to that in a moment. Play goes on, but Hamilton responding. They're back in front. It's 4-1-25 to 3-2-20. Van Sevenent has her third goal of the game, and they're back out in front.
Now the Cats with another opportunity to go forward. This is a seesawing affair. Don't go anywhere, folks, as the girls go flying in at the footy. Big pack of players milling around it, but first to recover was Kiefer. Kiefer taking the ground, and she had prior opportunity. Umpire says holding the ball, and a great opportunity now for Britta Quinn. Go back. In fact, it was Amaral. Quinn had it initially. She handed it off to Amaral. The umpire asked for Amaral to take it. It was a good-looking kick downfield to centre half forward. Now Quinn has an opportunity. Grabs hold of the footy. Looking downfield, but couldn't quite take the mark. That was the flyer, Kerwin. And now a quick hand pass out the back. It's Hamilton with possession. Although they've lost it. Locknane, the leading goal scorer. Has she done it again? Locknane, it's just missing.
Minus score to the Roos. I tell you what, it is exciting stuff here right now. Minus score to Lognane, and they're just creeping back in. I tell you what I've noticed is a big difference here is that we've got a couple of girls in the team who have Gaelic background on the Roos side. I know they're missing Granier Archbold and Louise McCafferty. Some of those girls that know how to use the ball, but those Erin Quinns and your Britta Quinns as well, I should say Erin Lognanes, they know how to use the ball as Gaelic players. Back down the ground, no mark taken, goes to ground. Got to use her body. Liz Crock there playing pretty hard. Gets the ball out. Ball's dropping down. There's Lognane. What a grab above her head. She's going to go again here, Erin Lognane.
That's why she's considered one of the best players in the country, folks. And now she goes long with her right boot, looking for the flying Kerwin, but she couldn't pull it down. Now Quinn gets the crumbs. Lovely little kick. That was wonderfully played by Quinn. Although it wasn't 15, the umpire said. Kick to the middle, and a nice mark is taken at the top of the square. Now the Roos need to calm down here. Tricks, I believe it is.
Chrissy Tricks, normally a defender, doesn't take too many shots at goal. Looks pretty composed. Goes back and slots it. Chrissy Tricks with the goal, and the Roos are back in front.
Gee, what a game of footy we've got here. It's seesawing, it's back and forth, it's to and fro. Trixie, she's gone back, Chrissy Tricks, and had no trouble. She wasted no time, did she? She was pretty confident.
Not at all. She did not bugger around with mental games or setting herself up. She just took the grab, took a few back, and just slotted it through as normal. Sometimes works for players. You've got to visualise. I mean, for me, I'm not a great shot at goal myself, but I visualise just kicking it to someone behind the goals. And if you can just aim for that or aim for a tree in the distance or something like that, it actually works a lot better than thinking, geez, I've got to get it between these two big poles. So well done to Trix to come up and kick that goal, an unsuspecting goal kicker. And here comes Lognane again. Geez, she's on fire. Goes out wide. Barron didn't take the mark. Needs to do better with that. Goes to ground. Free kick now. I'm not sure what's that for. Maybe a throw?
Potentially. I didn't see much in there, Pap. It was all happening too quickly.
All pretty clean to me, and looks like Hamilton will keep going.
All right, so the Cats with a chance to go forward again and continue this wonderful, entertaining quarter. Fan 7, and again it went hard at the footy. She took out Loughnane in the process. Neither of them could grab the footy, though. Greenberg waiting out the back. Now Greenberg should collect. She's still got time to collect here, Greenberg. And in the end, she did collect, and she was taken down a little bit high, and she's earned herself a high tackle free kick. Now Greenberg will go back. Let's take a look at that recent decision. There is Greenberg, the number 30. In fact, in the end, she did the tackling on the number 5, Vicky Barron, and got herself a holding the ball decision. In the end, it didn't matter. It's going the other direction. The Hamilton Tiger Cats all committed forward, and now there's Rue's numbers in the forward line. Flying for the football, that was Mitchell, I believe. No, she couldn't collect. And surely the Roos can get hold of the footy here. They had the numbers in the end. The umpire has blown the whistle for holding on. I think the Roos will get it.
Yep, they're indicating a sling tackle, I think. I didn't like the way the player was brought to ground, so I think it might be a free kick to the Roos here. That was Kerwin who broke away from the pack. Again, very class player. And this is a great game of footy. It's back and forth. So free kick is going down here to the number 14. So this is Chrissy Trix again, who's got the ball. And she can go through and kick a second goal. So I like what our coach Dewhurst has done here. Just gone with the old switcheroo. She's moved Trix up from defence. And umpire's just bringing her around. And I don't know if this is within her distance. We'll see how she goes. Lognane's coming through. She wants the ball. No. She gets it. Lognane takes it on. And then he's holding the ball, umpire. They risked it. They rolled it. That should be holding the ball. She took it on.
Oh, it's a nightmare.
Umpire blows the whistle, and he's called it the Roos way. I'm a little confused, J-Mac.
Wow, I tell you what. Chrissy Trix, she just kicked a goal from a similar position. She should have just gone back and kicked the goal. But I don't mind her giving it to Loughnane because she is the experienced player. She's the leading goal kicker. But in the end, it all kind of fell apart, didn't it? I
was going to say, when the leading goal kicker says give it to me, you probably give it to him. Ball goes long. Trix, again, goes back. Rolled through for a minor score, so just one for the Roos.
One thing I want to say, Pappy, Van Sevenen has been probably the most dominant player on the field. She's still lining up at centre-half forward. I'd get her down in the play, get her involved in the play more often, Pappy. I think she's wasted sitting down the forward line.
It might be one of those things of trying to conserve her energy while they're close. I think in the last quarter, when you're real desperate, you might be able to go to it. There she is. They're coming up the ground. They probably just don't want to burn her too early because she's not an on-baller by the looks of it, but she's got the skill to just take over a game, and she does there. Speak of the devil. Drops down 3-on-1 to the Roos. Amaral goes there. They've got to drop back, which they do. Hamilton doing well to push forward now. Stays on her feet, and that's what the coach says. Stay on your feet. It wins every time. Hamilton stream forward now. Booming kick. It's going to roll. I don't know if it's going to go too close to goal. Roos need to get back. And the Hamilton are swarming in as well. Got the pressure. Down there, that's not Kamali. They get it at the back. Trying to get a hand pass through. Greenberg, the little pocket rocket. Wheels around, got a kick. Goes up high, not 15 surely. Play on, says the umpire. Under pressure are the Roos. Amaral gets back. She's a big kick. Goes to ground. Hamilton have a shot. Goal! Oh no, umpire Bill Conway says touched on the line. Minor score.
For a moment he signalled a goal there. Did he change his mind?
No, I think he always went for the behind. I think it was a bit of celebration from Hamilton, but just a minor score. Some touch last moment and goal-saving touch there from the Roos.
Well, let's take a closer look. This will show us. In the end, it was touch, so good decision from the goal umpire on that occasion, but gee, it's a close game at the moment. Only 2 points.
Billy Conway, he's one of the top-level umpires in the league. He's been around footy his entire life. I would back him in and make the right call any day of the week. As the ball comes back into the middle, Lognane loves an overhead mark, can take him. Slows it down a bit. I like what she's doing here, just waiting for her girls to get into position. Slow them down. Look at that calming presence out there. She's just commanding her troops, telling them what to do. Ball goes up high. Drops down to ground, no mark taken. Kerwin, she sensed the body there, tapped it forward. That's that Gaelic instinct to just tap it onward. Ball goes to ground, clash of heads down there. Players go to the grass. Cleared up the outside wing away from the commentary position. Geez, they must not like playing on this side of the ground. It's rolling downhill, J-Mac. Takes it on. Could have gone too far. Spirally torpedo sort of operation. Rolls forward. Fresh area. And they'll clear it out here, the Roos. Amaral gets taken on. Lots of players back there. The dangerous and lurking Van Sevenants. Minor score. I'll tell you what, J-Mac, we are on edge here.
Yeah, that would have been one of the goals of the year, the soccer goal. Let's take a look at that big hit. The ball came rolling down, and then both players went for it and going flying through the air.